last night was rough. It's a combination of things. Firstly, the original place that I wanted to moor at was too shallow, and I almost ran aground. I didn't run aground, but I almost did because it was too shallow. So I went to my backup place, which was another 20 something kilometers away, and by the time I got there it was getting dark, which is okay, I don't mind that, but the weather was forecast to be okay. I got a good spot, and then about 4 hours later waves just started hitting the boat, and then the wind changed and everything went pear-shaped. Whilst I was trying to deal with the situation and work out what my alternatives were doing, I suddenly started to feel sick, and I thought it was just seasickness, but you know, it wasn't. It was seasickness, but it was actually food poisoning. I'm pretty sure I ate some slightly funky salmon. I think I got the packages muddled up, and I think I ate an old package of salmon, and that is just, you know, mistake, big mistake. So I'm throwing up all over the place. The boat is rolling like I've never seen it before. It's pitching, it's rolling, I'm throwing up. It was just horrible. The good thing is that the anchor stayed. Now, the annoying thing is the anchor alarm kept going off. When I looked out of the window, I hadn't moved at all. And I don't know what to do about that, because it's annoying, because these anchor watch things are really useful, but sometimes they say you're wandering off, and you're not. You're like, no, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I mean, I didn't feel comfortable even walking around the boat. Well, first of all, I didn't feel comfortable because I was throwing up. And secondly, just moving around the boat, if I fell over and twisted an ankle or banged my head or something, I'd be in all sorts of trouble. And it also got quite cold as well. So I sat on the step just here, so I could see out, because if you go inside, I just felt nauseous. But if I look it out and I can see the lights doing this, then it actually felt better. And alright, but that was the worst night I've had on the boat so far, and I've had very few bad nights. Anyway, I got through the night miserable, didn't sleep at all, and then first thing as the sun was coming up, I hightailed it out of there because it was rolling around all over the place. But at least it's calmed down a lot now. I'm gonna stay in the marina tonight because I just feel like I need a break. But it's a little bit on the spendy side, so I might stay one night and go and anchor out, or I might end up, if the weather breaks a little more, then I might just stay in the marina and just bite the bullet. But I'm trying to avoid that if possible, because money, money, money. Made it. Is that the cheerleader?
That's the cheerleader, yeah.
Yay! Made it! Here we are, back at the boat. Okay, I figured I was in Italy, so I'm gonna eat myself some ice cream.
Hi, can you hear me? Turn it up.
But I found my lust for
This is an anchor place that's totally legit. It's on the charts. You're allowed to anchor here. So it's free. You don't get power and you don't get the security of being in the marina, but it's free. So, you know, what's not to love about that? A little bit of backwards motion on the boat so that the anchor kind of spreads out a little bit. I'm going to put down about 20 meters of anchor. There you go. It's dug in, it pulls the boat straight, it makes a little like noise, and then you know you're good. And then you wait around for a few minutes just because it's a good habit to make sure that you're actually set. But we're pretty set. It's good. Freaking location though. Check it out. Nice. You can see there's a big American boat over there, and that's the marina over there, and that's the old town over there, the newer town there, and a police siren over there. Oh, he's coming this way. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll just talk loudly. It's not going to work. Slightly unusual commute, but there we go, on dry land. Did it. There's the boat. Kind of scares the crap out of me that it's all the way over there, but that was successful. Now let's see if we can go and find my friends. We're having a little like cheese and wine party here. See, look. Cheese, Branston pickle. Living large. Your thing.
Very nice.
L'amore mio sei tu.
Big. The next part of this crazy experiment is to get back to my boat on my dinghy at night, and it's not far. I mean, you can't really see it because all the other lights are in the background there, but it's just over there with little anchor light on. Well, I didn't film that because it's very dark, so major achievement tonight. It might not seem much to you, but leaving the boat alone whilst I go off for landering, that's crazy. I'm used to being here on the boat and not having to row across actual water to get back to it later on, so I did good. Okay, having been brave enough to leave my boat and go ashore last night, I'm gonna do the same again tonight. Dinghy's there, destination's over there, boat's here, let's go. It's still a little bit strange seeing my boat just over there all by itself and me being on land. I feel guilty I hope it's still there when I get back. There's another fuel station just down here, and I want to check out the price before I fill up with, well, not medium priced diesel over there. But if this one's cheaper, I'll go here. But I got to go there and find out, because they put prices online, but it's not until you get to the pump that you actually know the real price. I found a friendly kitty. No, kitty, come here. Come here. Well, I think the place you buy the diesel is there, but there's no one around and there's no prices to be seen, so I'm just going to buy it probably tomorrow at the main marina. This is the other side of Gaeta. So there's like the beach side and the sort of bay side. But this is the beach. I'm sure it's very busy in the summer, but a little bit quiet right now. The port is just about 800 meters that way. It's funny being on the beach with my home just over there. And I don't know, thinking about when I grew up in Torquay. We used to go to the beach every weekend. I mean, literally every weekend. Just go down to Corbin's Head and I don't know, just goof around on the beach. And a few years later, here I am on a beach again. I like beaches. Too bad about all the sand, but it's a nice little town. It's just the right size. Like, people are super friendly and, you know, it's good. I like it. I'm now going back to Nigel and Yasmin's boat for dinner. They very kindly invited me again for dinner because they can cook and I don't. The marina is a little bit expensive. A lot of Italian ones are. It's not like it's expensive compared to other Italian ones. It's about right, but it's 53 a night. It's very nice in there, but if I'm just a few meters this side, you know, I don't have power, but I've got solar, so it's not a big deal. I did have to use my generator yesterday because it was just overcast and a bit rainy, so I turned the generator on for a little bit, but other than that, solar's been working great. Next stop is going to be a place near Napoli, and then probably Napoli for a day, or just near there anyway. There is some kind of crappy weather coming in on Saturday. Right now it is Tuesday, leaving tomorrow, so I've got to make sure that I'm near a decent marina on Saturday evening, Sunday maybe. You got to check the weather every few hours anyway, so that will probably change, but that's what I'm expecting to do. But I'll be out on the hook for a few more days. I'll probably end up going into the marina in Circeo. No, I can't remember the name of it right now. Just for one night and then push on. I do have some interesting news. I do have some interesting news from Malta. Someone I met through Facebook, he has a mooring buoy, and he has a spare mooring buoy that I can have inexpensively, and it's in the real south of the island, but I can swap between there and Valletta. I'll just sort things out when I get there, really. But the other bit of interesting news is Ridley Scott is shooting Gladiator 2, and it's going ahead. This isn't just a maybe. It starts in the end of May, early June, and they're looking for a lot of extras. So I might be a Gladiator extra for a little bit. Get out there! Hurry! I'm gonna see if I can get hold of my buddy Ridley Scott, who I did shoot photographs of once. one last little trip into Gaeta. I gotta say some goodbyes to some people I know, and then I'm off. You see quite a lot of these cars. How cute is that? It's electric, it's got a top speed of about 45 miles per hour. They only cost like 7,000 or 8,000 euros, and they're just great. I like them. The way it works with the big American boat, and it's a little bit of a sad story. About 15 years ago, apparently, the Italians and the Americans were all super friendly, and Americans could buy property and rent property in Gaeta, and the base, the American base, which is kind of up there on the hill, then Italians were allowed up there, and then they decided to buy the land that it was on and then not allow Italians there at all. And it was a whole big area that Italians from Gaeta were like, wait a sec, that was our land, you're kicking us off it? So they got really pissed off, and they said, okay. So they closed the American school, and they stopped allowing Americans to rent property and buy property in the town. And it's been like that ever since, which is just typically stupid. And congratulations to the US Navy for coming up with that dumb idea. So this is the sort of business end of Gaeta Marina. The toilets and showers and laundry are through there, and there's a lot of boats up on the hard here, as they say. Okay. So now we're going to row the little boat back to the bigger boat and set off. It's just about, I don't know, 12:15 now, so we'll be moving by about 1 o'clock. I've really enjoyed staying here in Gaeta. It's just beautiful surroundings. There's a strange American ship there, but the town is just gorgeous. I've been hanging out with my friends, and it's time to move on. Now we're going to go on the next leg. It's not quite the final leg, but it's almost the final leg of my little adventure to Malta. Anyway, here we go. One last check around the boat. Nothing's there, and that looks good down that side as well. Also good. And let's raise the anchor. So what you do is you raise the anchor chain a little bit, and then you let the weight of the anchor chain pull the boat forward, so you're not putting so much stress on the actual windlass. I'm just going to use one engine. I'm going to use the starboard engine, and then right now we're just idling on the port engine, but after we've got out of the port properly, I'll just set a course, and then I'll go and just cut this engine, so it's just going to idly spin, and should be a nice day's cruise.